Hello society, this is Rupert Vlog, and I'll be talking about one of my favorite sports of all time, track and field. If you have seen my first videos, you know that I participated in cross country. But before that sport, I was involved in the individual sport filled with running, jumping, and throwing. Since the new year is here, or I should say, since it started like a few months from now, I will start off this new race of life with what I think about the sport.
I gotta go fast.
In track and field, I am a sprinter, which is a runner for short and fast races. The short and fast races I usually do are the 100-meter dash and the 200-meter dash. Although I love cross country.
Are you sure?
I prefer sprinting when it comes to being in the track and field team because it is a quick pace experience filled with speed, acceleration, and stamina. There is no need to keep breathing for 10 to 20 minutes because sprinters run as fast as they can to the finish line. Cutting to the chase, you could say, right? Sprinting isn't the only option for track and field. There are also many different things. This includes shot put, and discus, and long jump, and high jump, and pole vault, and hurdles, and long distance. I remember doing discus and shot put during the 8th grade, but I just stopped doing it because I have learned my throw is terrible. Now, jokes aside, that's not entirely true, but I just prefer sprinting. I mean, it helped me with my exercise and health, along with cross country. I wasn't the best sprinter, maybe because I was in junior varsity, but I really enjoyed sprinting. A fun experience, as fun as distance running for cross country. Like I said, track and field is one of my favorite sports of all time.
Are you sure?
And it was where I met one of the best friends I ever made in high school. I have also made other friends, and I became the one getting some variety attention. I mean, there was one athlete who was also my friend that got a lot of attention for his humor and active behavior. I mean, I can be funny and I have energy, but he's on a different level, and I appreciate that. Anyway, there are some athletes that act so cool, and I'm just some goody two-shoes who just spawns everywhere. I mean, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, wherever life goes. When it comes to practices or workouts, they are short, and the sprinters have to do it quickly. Short and quickly. We do it quickly because sprinters run very fast at their highest speed during our dashes or races. Some of the aftermath after completing these workouts are heavy breathing, tired legs, and a glorious need for water. You gotta stay hydrated. Some of the practices or workouts I usually do during my experience was 150-meter dashes, working with the blocks, and the Texas Mile. The Texas Mile is where you have all the sprinting athletes in line to go up and down the home bleachers, run the curved 100-meter to the small bleachers, or the guest bleachers. After that, you just go to the other 100-meter. Okay, so here's what I mean. So we start right here, alright? And then we just go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Then we run this curved 100 to do these guest bleachers right here. So just like up, down, up, down, up, down. However we do it, I think like 3 times. And then we just run this curved 100 and boom, happily ever after. It may seem easy, but you gotta remember that these bleachers have stairs. You gotta make sure those feet stomp on every set of stairs. You can't just skip them. Like, you gotta go up every stair and then down every stair. Here. And after that, you gotta run that curved 100 meter to do more stairs again. Like I said, The workouts are short and quick. Quick! It's not just that. When you're in line, you have to make sure you are behind someone who is faster than you and in front of someone who is slower than you, because that can keep the pace constant. You can't pass anyone, and you have to make sure that the guy in front of you picks up the pace. You also have to make sure you pick up the pace so that the people behind you can't pass you. It feels like anxiety or something. I don't know.
Regardless of the Texas Mile,
The workouts also include acceleration and core strength. Your calves, hamstrings, and glutes are important, but you also gotta make sure your abdomen is fit for you when running.
I remember doing planks and Russian twists.
After these workouts, you feel tired and slow, but that's a good thing because it shows that you've been really exercising.
I had a pretty interesting day.
No pain, no gain, am I right? For sprinting, there is a specific technique. For starters, you have to burst out and keep your speed. In these races, sprinters use spikes, which are tight shoes where the base of the shoe has like pointy spikes for the track. Okay, let's pretend this here is a spike, shall we? When using them in the track, you must run on tiptoes, kind of like this, because the spike is the spikes are at the base. The spikes go in the track so that they can help you boost up or get faster and stuff. Plus, when you sprint in the curves, you must lean towards the edge to turn. I mean, you can't just go straight in a curve. You got to lean. It's like going left or going right. Anyway, like I said before, some of the workouts that sprinters do are blocks. Blocks aren't just for workouts. They actually help you do a good start for your race. And I'll show you how to use them, or at least how I've learned to use them. So you have the pad where you put in your dominant foot when you start a race farther away from you. As for the other pad, closer to you. And when you have your feet on these pads, you gotta make sure that your hands are on the track as well as your knees. You get it? So when the guy who will do the on your mark set boom, he'll say on your mark, you're still having your knees and hands touching the track. When he says set, you have your knees out and your butt up, because that's how you do it. And when the gun goes boom, you just push off with your less dominant foot so that you can accelerate. As you push on your less dominant foot, you move your more dominant foot so that you can start racing. So you see, that's why it helps you with a good start. You push to go faster, which is why spikes are important when going high heels. The spikes help you push. I don't know much about the other parts of track, like pole vault and hurdles, but I can tell their practices and workouts take a while as it has more skill. Back when I did shot put and discus during the 8th grade, we had to do these drills to practice our throwing and use of the discus and shot put. Okay, here are a few tips I should tell you if you want to do track and field. Stretching and eating healthy are important. If you don't stretch, then your muscles will get sore after those workouts. And if those muscles are sore, then you will do terrible at running. I mean, look at this. I'm not sure if that was stretching, but you get my point. If you don't stretch, you might do bad.
You might get roadkill.
Especially in the winter, you have to stretch because it's freezy. There are moments where I should have stretched, or warmed up more, or stopped couching my back, because it needs to be straight for running. To be honest, I think I'm not having my back straight at all. I'll just be like, Some of the stretches that are really beneficial are pigeons, runner's lunge, and those workouts where you lay on the ground with the blazing sun in your eyes. For eating healthy, you need the right amount of nutrients such as fruits, vegetables, and protein. You can't just eat carbs the whole time. Your body depends on it. Speaking of your body, you should listen to it when you're working out. If it hurts, then you should stop and make sure that your tum-tum is okay. You might throw up. This has never happened to me, but I did hear about it. All right, this is it for Rupert Vlog. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel for more videos about my opinions and skits. Now, I will see you later. I'm going to a run now.